Hey, can you hear me now?
I hear you softly.
Great. But softly?
Well, now you're good.
Oh, all right. So it looks like we had financial juice will tell us exactly what happened, but I think there was employment data report.
Yeah, there was this morning, wasn't there? I hadn't even looked up there.
They're no longer fully priced in their ECB rate cut this year. I thought there was a. Oh wait, no, that's tomorrow. The employment reports. We had jobless claims, trade balance, labor costs. We did have some reports, but I think tomorrow's the unemployment rate.
Now, I won't be trading tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
we'll leave Goldilocks to its own devices tomorrow.
yeah, I mean it had a little spike, took a
Yeah,
loss, and then it took another long. So it's determined to go long. So
we will find out the results of that later.
right.
Opening expected move for the SPX is 35.54.
Yeah, I could put that up on a chart. Let's see. Um, get my old normal things up here. Oops. Let's start building all this. Let's see. Fed watch. Just
Yeah,
gotta spell it wrong.
you're not sharing your screen.
Oh, not.
No.
Oh, I am on the live stream.
Oh, on live stream. Okay.
Here, I'll share it here.
I see a knight's head.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong one.
There you go.
Let me share this screen. All right, there we go.
Fed watch.
Yeah, Fed watch 0.9% chance of a cut on the 18 June meeting. And let's see, what else should we put on here? I have essential and bits. So I like the futures everything. On Finviz, it shows everything at a glance. And Geic still going sideways. Gold trying to rally. There's crude. Gold is trying to rally. Dollar's going down. Euro's going up. Let's see. Let me switch to SPX. Okay, here's the end of the day. What was there?
More at Bullinox, but right now both accounts maximum drawdown is down to around $4,800.
Oh, okay.
So I lost I lost $500 of that drawdown cushion.
What size account?
50K.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta move this up. That was the previous close. What are we getting for an expected move today? 35.53. And my opening price was what? Check it was here. 85.66. The upper one there. And the lower one, I haven't done this for a few days, so. There we go. Oops, today.
According to GOAT, the open was 59.85.67.
Hello. 35.11. It's our expected move. So that's for SPX. All right, then financial juice. Yeah, they don't price any cuts in for us either. Stock market update. Future signal higher start. Here's Fed watch. Term structures looks okay. All right, get that out of the way. So our cleaning lady coming over in about 20 minutes, roughly. And then it's nice to see Gabby up earlier. Okay, I got up about 2 in the morning. And I was thinking, oh, we got a report coming out. I was thinking it was Friday morning and the trade funder accounts had to be flat before and after the payroll, the non-farm
Yeah.
payrolls. I was like, oh, I better take care of those before and then turn them off, disconnect them so they don't put any trades on. So I did hit the targets for the day.
Good.
Let's see.
So we were up about the same time.
Oh,
I was up from 4 till about 5, which would be 2 your time.
yep. So here's my, so all of these have passed through qualifying. They're in the pre-prop phase.
Mm-hmm.
These actually, were a couple days behind because when they were doing the rebill for these,
Yeah.
after they did 3, the bank said, "Oh, I don't know, this looks like fraud." So it declined these. So I had to start these over. But when that got declined, it just basically killed it.
Yeah.
So I had to go get these brand new. Um, so that's why they're a couple days behind. But these now have, see, they had 4 days before today, and today's up 300. So it's past the consistency rule. And now I'm just about $500 shy of the profit target.
Okay. Now is that
So
discretionary?
what's that?
Is that discretionary trading, or are you using an algo on those?
This is mostly discretionary.
Okay.
I did make a new tool. Let's see. And it fits. Where is it? Here, trade funder calculator. So I'll just put these separate. So normally you have to make $1,250, and my current profit right now is $750. So I have 499 to go. So this is calculating how much per day I need to make. So the minimum is 250 for it to count for consistency, and 375 is the maximum before the 30% consistency thing kicks in. So right now, if I trade like 2 days, it's going to take me $249.70, which is below the $250 minimum. But after today, I've got all my 5 days. So then that's fine. I don't have to worry about that. So for the next 2 trading days, I basically need to make 250 on each one of these accounts. And then all 3 of these are the farthest along will pass. And then I can request a payout. But that calculator is kind of nice because if you say, well, I don't want to pass it in 1 day, they're like, well, if you do that, the 30% consistency is going to change your profit target to this. So you probably don't want to do that.
No.
But anyway, it is something to do in the middle of the night, right? Little calculator. So
And we got Kugler, Harker, and Schmid between 12 and 13:30 Eastern speaking. So 3 Fed speakers.
oh, let's see, today's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Dad joke. Why did the ninja go to the doctor?
Why?
He had kung flu.
uh,
Right, so that's a pretty good one.
yeah. Excuse me. credit spreads in the early afternoon, late morning have been working out for me recently. I had one yesterday, it was good for about 240. And then two others a little bit later ended up scratch. One was a call credit, one's a put credit.
Okay.
I think, what was it? The put credit started losing, so I put a call credit on, got to the point where it was about a scratch on those two, and I said, that's okay, I'm not going to risk anything else.
Right.
So I met my profit target for the day.
Nice.
Now, if Goldilocks would just go on a winning trend instead of a losing trend,
There
I'd
we
be
go.
happy over there too.
Yeah, it's trading, right?
Yeah, I know. With the 51% win rate, they're going to be
You're
several
gonna have some losers in a row.
days in a row. That's part of trading. Just a little discouraging to see them start racking up. Let's see. We had labor, productivity, continuing jobless. So we're okay now. 11:30 4-week bill, and then 12 o'clock Kugler starts. So we should be okay for about another hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, I gotta turn on the trend candles. I think those are off.
Order submitted.
Okay.
Order canceled.
Rick's here.
Hey,
I can
Rick.
make Rick a panelist. If you want to talk, feel free.
Yes, Rick, that was with options. That was with the SPX options.
Put something in the webinar chat. Yeah, I should make those available, I guess.
He has
Um,
dogs.
I don't, did I can't remember if I removed anybody from the 0DTE access. I'll check. I'll make sure you're still okay.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
It's like the chunk candles are doing something.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order canceled.
Let's see, which one is this? That's the 1 minute. Oh, there we go. Thank you, 1 minute. Yeah, put on a similar one account. Just to keep it separate. So I'm trying to set up, I use Sure Payroll for the payroll stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to set up a son Spencer who lives in Oregon, but they have some strange to me ACH format called CCD plus TXP. It's a specific tax payment message that ACH is supposed to send.
Order submitted.
So I set it up in online banking with Bank of America, but you can't set up that extra tax
Order
payment
filled.
stuff. So then I was on the phone to Bank of America yesterday, and they basically couldn't figure it out. I went to the financial center; they couldn't figure it out. But they don't have a small business person at that branch, so I made an appointment next Monday to actually go to another branch in Colorado Springs that has a business manager. Maybe they can figure it out, because I can't be the only small business that has to send tax payments to the government that need this format.
True.
So they must be able to figure this out.
Order submitted.
What's the chunk handles doing? Short on ES. So these 3 lines they've got, I think this is some kind of moving average. And that's
Yeah.
the moving average of the high and the moving average of the low. And then like if you're short, it closes above the green line, then I think it exits a trade. I think that happened over here. And if that's if you're short. So if this bar closes above that green line, I just make this full screen. So if it closes up here, then it probably just closed the trade. I think that's what it's using. It's probably why it doesn't have a stop on the chart, because it's using this, which changes all the time. So the NQ hit its daily target of $400, so that should stop trading.
All right. Nice.
And ES is trying to get back in the green.
Order
There.
canceled.
There we go. It's in the green now.
Order
Yeah.
submitted.
Just put another sell order, a limit. Looks like it's at the high in this bar, the price it's looking for. You might just check.
Order canceled.
Oh, cancel the order. I think it was here. Off. All right, looks like gold's trying to rally. Not doing a great job at it, but it's kind of stuck in the sideways
Yeah.
channel. Looks like that price pattern 2 NQ made money. Yeah, one neat thing with Trade Funder is, now I already passed the evaluation, so I'm not going to do this, but you can purchase a reset and the price is 0.
Oh.
So if you need to reset it, you just click, boom, done. So that's a nice thing with Trade Funder. If you do need to reset an account, you know, like say you take a big loss, you have $1,000 a day limit, but you know, say you set on your Tradebate maybe like $500, and you take like 2 losses in a row. Now you're down 1,000. It's going to be faster to pass if you just reset the account. And since it doesn't cost anything to do that, you just purchase reset for 0. Oh, and Rick asked if Goldilocks are not amenable to option trading. I mean, if directional option trading, yes. I mean, the average trade's like 6.5 hours. So you could do maybe like a directional fly or unbalanced condor,
Order submitted.
just a simple vertical spread. Lots of ways you could trade it. Yeah, exactly.
Order submitted.
Take a look at YouTube, see how many folks we've got over there.
I see one concurrent viewer on my stats.
Then I don't need to pop over there.
Now, well, for a long time I never talked because I was running that other room. So this way I can talk and people can hear, so.
That's the one for today, Rick. That'll change tomorrow. Best thing to do is go over to YouTube, subscribe to Aeromir, and then when you go over to YouTube, go to your Aeromir subscription, and then you can go to the live tab, and you can see it streaming over there. It's about a 3-second delay.
Yeah. Sounds like our cleaning lady
Order
just
canceled.
arrived.
Okay, you need to go let her in?
No, Gabby's up.
Oh, okay.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It told
Hello.
he's here.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah, he's microphone. Interesting.
Nice to hear Gabby's voice.
Doesn't he?
Yeah. She popped in. So Rue's the name of the cleaning lady. She's here.
Okay.
Looks like the chunk candles are struggling with the yes still. Got one short. There we go. So I imagine if it closes above that green line, it will exit the trade.
Order canceled.
ATP. The rest, I'm done. I didn't book it lunch. That's okay. So I break the thinker. I the what he's thirsty. We want something to drink. I don't think. I did. You want to? Then there was some that iced. I won't take crazy.
Now Goldilocks is headed toward its stop again.
I noticed that.
Yeah, that is been didn't wish. Yeah, my second house is in Black Forest today. I just saw that big old this building on that huge house. And yeah, it did her mosquitoes says and all the system but the second house is first and then to my and then it's like slowly bring rain, but rain. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. So here's a really nice house. Oh, and she listened to it. But she has children still. Decided to think he hasn't kids. And yeah, she has a bunch
Order
of
submitted.
sound. They said that they need to turn of his day down. But then yeah, everyone stuff there. And it was just and she felt it kind of did just about yeah. And then that was in this rest in the oh yeah, right. Pictures look very bad. And segments here, yeah. I don't know if that would be great. Judge is in the reading. Well,
Order
just tell him
Order
after it
submitted.
out. I said I don't know about it. Oh, he's learning. With something. I'm going to Belgium soon. Oh yeah, maybe I believe that's in the hey, come on. Are you good? Yeah, I didn't know who he was until I was told. Okay, yeah. When the
Order
letter you
canceled.
kind of like talking to parents of the military, kind of limited. Yeah, and then her right various and women. Oh, yeah, I didn't go to the building. They didn't live. They can go.
Order canceled.
Rick, I don't have any idea at all.
Weakness, yeah, I don't know. No futures around 16.
Maybe the jumpiness is around the tariffs.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't know. Boy, Renko was all over the place. Up, 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 down, down, down. Up, 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 down, 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 down.
Yeah, that's a 20 tick bars with 4 tick for the reversed.
Order submitted.
ES got hammered on those chunk candles. I think it has like a 700 calorie daily loss and then it stops. So the chunk candles aren't going to trade anymore, I think.
Okay.
So it's in an NQ trade. That's a sim account. I don't know where that trade came from.
Order canceled.
Looking at the ES since about 9:45, it looks like range trading.
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And the ES looks like a wedge is forming.
Here's us.
Back to old candle patterns from Bukowski.
Yeah. I used to have that book when we lived in Europe. Then we moved. That was part of my purge with all the books.
I think I have a PDF version.
Probably can find it. That book's been around a long time.
Oh, yeah. He's got several out. Let's see. I've got Nison's candlestick charting basics.
Oh, Larry Nissen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I've got.
Joe Ross had a funny story with him. When he worked with some broker, his manager took a trading some mentoring with Joe.
Mhm.
And she said, yeah, that Larry Nissen works for me. He keeps losing money for all his clients. Can make him stop using the candlesticks.
Uh,
Joe had some pretty funny stories. One of them was Jake Bernstein. He called him Jake the Snake.
yeah.
So Jake invited Joe to speak at this seminar they were doing in some hotel. So Joe gets up there, speaks first, talks about, his Ross hooks and trader's trick entries and all that stuff. And Jake say, oh, it's too simple. So Joe gets done. He's wandering around the hotel, and then he hears like the stock market stuff, like these, it sounds like somebody's at the market. So it comes from this room. So he kind of peeks in, and there are these guys watching the market live, and they've got these headsets on, and they're calling down to Larry, who's doing like a seminar,
Mhm.
and the stuff in the seminar is delayed, but the stuff in the room is live. They're telling me, hey, the market's turning. So it's like,
Oh, boy, is he good.
he looked like a genius. Yep. Well, AS and NQ are trying to push a little higher.
Well, of course, higher that means lower gold.
Yep. See what gold is doing.
Order submitted.
Just kind of hanging out there.
Yeah. Would like to see some green bars. See a lot more green bars.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it heading up here.
Order canceled.
looking at the chat, Rick, you're absolutely right. Straight out of this thing, past posting.
So I've got those 3 500K Prop Shop Trader accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And this is crazy. They were down like 20,000 and now they're up 10.
Wow.
I got to figure out how to get the right sizing. It wasn't. I don't know if it was down 20. It was down a lot. But then I caught that long on NQ. It was on long at like 33 and exited about in the 80s. So I caught like 50 points of movement with 20 contracts.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Rather be lucky than good.
Yeah, especially
All
for these,
took a little skill to read that chart too. So
yeah, for those warrior accounts. They're just evaluations, so
yeah, I was doing a little bit of math last night as I was just sitting thinking. So 50K account, you've really got $2,500 roughly, and you know, Bullock's paying $15 a month. That's basically a interest rate of 7% a year.
oh,
15 times
15,
12, yeah,
yeah.
$180 on a $2,500 drawdown account.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad for borrowing somebody else's money.
That's a thing, right? It's not your money, so
No, but it's your money paying for the money.
yeah, you got to pay for to play in the game.
Pay to play, yeah. So obviously you want to make more than that 7% that's costing you.
Right. Looks like the Prop Shop Trader extended their sale. Because it ended yesterday, and I looked at their site last night, and this banner thing at the bottom of the page disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
But now they've reset it for another week.
Okay.
They probably had people complaining.
Maybe we'll settle down a little bit later this morning or early this afternoon. Still all over the place right now. Yeah, 46 cents over yesterday's close.
Yeah, finally rallied.
Gone a lot of nowhere.
Yeah, a whole lot of movement for nothing. But on NQ, I cut the long like right down here. It closed about right here.
Nice.
That was lucky. In fact, those 3 accounts are doing pretty well. The one is at the lowest is at 511. The other two is 516, 517. You have to get to 530. So 2 of them are over halfway. Didn't expect to make $25,000 on those accounts today.
And I tell you what, Tom, I got some stuff I need to do to get ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna call it a morning, and for me it'll be a whole week.
Okay.
Probably plan on seeing you Tuesday.
Yeah, that sounds good. I could end the stream, I guess. I don't really need to trade anymore. I got my trade funder accounts all hit their targets. My cross-up trader accounts hit their targets. I've got an Apex 250 that's up $900. And then I've got one Apex account that's down 900. So I might trade with that one a little bit, but that's the only one that I'm going to trade today.
Okay.
So I guess we can end the stream, and then we'll be back tomorrow, or I'll be back tomorrow, and you'll be back Tuesday.
Okay. Yep.
Is that right?
I'll be back Monday afternoon, but that'll be like 3 or 4.
Oh, yeah. Are you going up to North Carolina?
Yep.
All right. Well, have a safe trip.
I sure hope so.
And
But don't want to have an incident.
did I send you a key to extend the Goldilocks? I thought I did.
When you sent the 115, you sent the key. I didn't need to use it when I put it into NinjaTrader, so if it asks for it when I get back, I've got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought I sent it to you. It was a senior
Yeah.
moment.
You did.
All right. And see, looks like gold. Just take a look before we go. It's trying to rally. Yeah, there's hope still.
Right now. That big
But
drop in the ES helps.
yeah, and it's a long trade, so
Yeah.
it's only 10:30, so it's gonna go another 5 hours.
Yeah, I got plenty of time. I'll pop in and watch it every now and then when I have a moment.
Sounds good.
There we go. We're almost back to scratch. All right. See you
All right.
Tuesday, Rick.
Yeah, see you, everyone. All right. Take care.